In this episode of An American Entrepreneur, we're going to meet a gentleman that pretty much just recently started his business. He's in the junk removal business, and he's going to share with us how he ended up getting in a junk business and what inspired him and some of the nuances of this business. Also, stay tuned to the end and we'll go over some points that any entrepreneur can benefit from, whether you're a startup or you've been in business for a long time. So come on and join me. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, so introduce yourself.
My name is Jesus Ramos, and I'm the owner of Use My Trailer.
So how'd you come up with this concept, Use My Trailer?
I just came up with it because I saw a bunch of people around, driving with small trailers and, people in the needs that needed to go get and pick up their junk of their houses and all that kind of stuff. So I saw it was an interesting business. So I said, let me go ahead and try it, and I did try it, and this is how I've become so far.
So when did you start this business? I know you're very new. So when did you start this business?
I started in July the 10th, 2021.
All right, so you pretty much hadn't been in business long.
No.
Well, there are other different businesses you were thinking about starting before you got into this, or this is what you knew you wanted to do?
No, I did started another company that was called Manolo Transport, and it was basically a hotshot game. It was heavy equipment. I would say like those big old drive cans. Like 17,000 pounds. I'll say big machines and all that kind of stuff, but it didn't work out pretty well because nobody told me about the small details of the business. So I just had to stop it because it was costing me a lot of money, and so I had to decide it and stop it, and that was on 2018. This is all brand new.
All brand new. Okay, it was a little bit related, hauling stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, and this is all completely different.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because like I said, I don't know why, but I just like hauling stuff
Right.
that I can see in back of my pickup. So.
Okay. So whenever you started this, did you have any kind of customers already lined up, or you just started with nothing?
Well, what happened was this neighbor, he owns a company that he brings a lot of businesses from them, and they were looking for a trash guy. So, we were talking about it 2 years ago, and, never got like super interested because, I came from another business that I basically fell, and so one day, like I said, I saw those people, moving trash in small trailers, and I said, you know what, I'm just going ahead and do it. So bought the truck, bought this first trailer, and I just give him a call and say, hey man, got my equipment, I'm ready to see and try it out and see what you got. So I remember that day he called me 2 hours after that. And he said, hey, you ready? I said, well, what you got? So he gave me a first job, and that's how it went. And from there, I just started saying, you know what? I'm just gonna make a brand, not a business.
Right. So you came up with Use My Trailer.
Yes, sir.
So what other names were you thinking about, or you just pretty much knew this was it?
Pretty much, this was the first thing that came on my mind.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Just
the
like
colors
that.
and all. Huh? I like
Yes,
your
sir.
graphics and stuff. It looks really cool. So how do you price out a job?
I price out the job by trailer. size. So if see, you know, I'm gonna half of the trailer, that's how I'm gonna charge them. If I have a full trailer, that's how I'm gonna charge them. And if I need help, when you know they send me pictures of heavy stuff, I'm gonna have to charge them a little bit more because I'm bringing an extra person to it.
Well, how about competition? Is there a lot of competition in this area? We're in Rockwall right now, which is what, 30 miles east of Dallas?
Yes.
Something like that. So you pretty much work in this general area, or you'll go all over Dallas?
I will go all the way
Anywhere the money's
DFW.
right, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. I can go all the way far to 100 miles.
Okay.
You know, if it fits on the budget, yes, I go do it.
Well, is there a lot of competition out there doing what you're doing?
There's a lot. There's a lot of people out there. There's 3 of them that I will say they're pairing pretty good. But you know, it's me. So
when people call you, I guess obviously a lot of times they are price shopping, right? I mean, a lot of times they're just getting prices. Am I correct?
yes.
How do you beat the competition? What is it that you feel like gives you the advantage over the competition?
I go detail. So if let's say you give me a house to clean and you need everything to be removed and dump in my trailer, I just don't go inside and pick everything. I try to take care, you know, the parts of the house, and if I have to sweep, I sweep. If I have to mop, I mop.
So you not only haul everything off, but you'll actually clean.
Exactly.
So when they come back, it's like you really went the extra mile.
Exactly.
You gave them more value.
Exactly. So that's how I got the American Homes business from them.
Okay, that's cool. So they like that extra mile you go.
Yes.
Okay. As far as not just the competition, but just this industry as a whole, what are some things you learned about this industry that you didn't know when you first went into it that really caught you by surprise?
What it got me by surprise was that landfill, they don't take much of the stuff. So most of the stuff that you know, they take is on, you know, household stuff, you know, they can take wood, you know, and all the kind of stuff, but like hazard materials. Like I thought I could go ahead and dump a fridge over there. I can't. I gotta go to another part and dump it over there, like tires, like paint, if you got oil or gasoline, whatever, you know, any kind of stuff that were hazard people. You know, I cannot just go and dump it over there, because if I do, I'll get fined. So that's something I have to always tell the customer, that if I'm renting the trailer, they cannot dump those stuff over there, because, you know, it's me. When I go there, I'll be the one being in trouble.
So do you not only load the trailer yourself, but do you ever just drop the trailer off?
Yes, sir.
And then they load it, and you just pick it up. I guess that's a lot cheaper because you don't have labor involved in it.
It's a lot cheaper. I don't know why, but most of these people that they require my service, they don't want to rent the trailer. They want me to do the job. So
Right.
I offer them, you know,
Right,
that,
yeah.
hey, this is a way to be more cheaper. Me dropping the trailer and then picking it up and, you know, do whatever you got to do. And but now they just want me to go and load it.
They just want to be able to come back and it's done. It's gone.
Exactly.
You do a lot of work for landlords whenever they've got tenants that just leave with all their junk inside.
Yes, sir. A lot of them.
Well, I'm a landlord and I know what it's like. So this is your second trailer. So you're growing already, right?
Yes, sir. This is my first one. This is the first
small
one
one.
that I bought.
How long is this one?
This is 14 feet, and it's like 3 feet up. I would say this is a 14-yard trailer. My second one is the same size. The only difference is it's more higher. I would say 4.5 feet, but it's a 15-yard.
And these work like a dump truck, right? They actually will lift up
Yes,
and
they
everything,
work.
so you don't have to get in there and shovel, push
No.
everything out.
That's one of the best parts that I love about the trailer.
What kind of investment is something like this when you first got started? Cost of this?
The cost about it is brand new. They go around 15 to 16,000. But if you can get a used one in pretty good conditions, they go around 10.
And so whenever you got the second one, was that a pretty tough decision to make? Because when you're growing, it's like, do I buy it or do I not?
It was.
What were some things that you considered that made you drop the capital to buy the second one?
The decision was made because I was getting a lot of calls and I was going back and forth to the landfill, and some of the jobs I didn't want to say, hey, I cannot do it right now, I got my trailer full. So I had to go and call other people that I knew, and they have small trailers, but they couldn't done the job for me, so I had to pay them and take that small amount for me. But they were doing the job for me. It was like, man, I'm not gonna make the money like that. So I'm just gonna have to go invest in a second trailer, and that way I can get the job.
Right. So basically, you were outsourcing it.
Yes, sir.
And you were taking a small part of the profit, and you were just basically leaving money on the table.
Exactly.
Okay. So as far as how long ago, now you started this business, you said was it July this year?
10, 2021.
Okay. And then so when did you buy the second one?
That second one, I bought it on the first week of November.
Okay, great. So you're growing and the business is coming in.
Yep.
Well, what's your principal method of advertising and marketing?
And I will say, like, slam the Facebook and Instagram, be constantly out there. So, even every day, so people, when they scroll, they see you. They remember you all the time.
So you show before and after pictures?
Yes.
Which, by the way, is how I met you. I shot Jesus an email looking at Facebook, and he accepted to come on this channel. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's a good method, that before and after, and if you just stay at it all the time, it's a numbers game.
Exactly.
So is that pretty much your primary method of marketing and advertising?
Yes.
Do you, what other kind of services do you do? I know you haul junk, attic cleanup, construction materials, junk, debris, waste. What else is it that you do that you don't have listed here?
Well, what I have listed over there is, the renting the trailer. Other thing I can do is, let's say there's a person has a bobcat and it needs to be moved, and I'm available. I can go ahead and use the trailer to do that and put the bobcat inside my trailer, because the trailer comes with ramps.
Oh, okay.
So
you
I
just
can
move
put the
machinery
ramps
for
in, and put the machine out there. So it's a lot of stuff you can do with this kind of trailer.
Right. I love it's a dually.
That a regular utility trailer.
What are some of the other plans you have for this business, as far as like maybe any other offerings? Have you considered other offerings as you grow, or right now you're just focused on this one aspect of it?
For now, I'm just concentrating on this type of trailer, but I would like to add, during the years, dumpsters.
Right.
So that way I can have plenty of dumpsters around, and I can go a little bit more in construction sites and, leave the dumpsters there, and they can go ahead and load them from there, and I just pick them up whenever they're full.
So as far as employees, how many employees do you have now?
As right now, it's only me.
So you just get help, pay them 1099, I guess,
Exactly.
as you need people?
Yep.
That's a way to go. Okay. As far as, what are some things that you know now about this business that you wish you knew when you first started?
I will say, like, the detailing part, on the customer. If I didn't even know, that I cannot, dump some stuff inside a trailer and go.
Like a refrigerator.
Yes, sir, and go dump it in a landfill like that. If I would have known that on the beginning, I would have
Adjusted
created.
your price.
Yes, I wouldn't. Yeah, adjusted my price, but I would have created a agreement service and made them sign before I dropped the trailer. So that way I'm basically covered if, let's say, I get fined or I have to go in and, like tires, those tires, if I take it to another place, they're going to charge me a lot to just go ahead and dump it over there. So that will be my cost. So at least, with the service agreement, if something happens like that, I can just go ahead and give them a call and say, hey, you signed it, you knew about it, so now I'm going to have to go ahead and charge you for it.
Do you have to have any kind of special licenses or permits to do this?
Nope. But if you go big like this, big companies that, they all they do is waste management, yes, you're going to have to at least have a certification and licenses for it. But since I'm not all the way down there, I don't have to go through all that stuff.
What are some of the challenges you found in this business, and how do you overcome those challenges?
Challenges is, I will say, people that they want my service and they far away, let's say 30 minutes away, and for me it's not good to go over there and give you an estimate and tell you, hey, this is how much I'm going to charge you, and I'm taking my equipment over there and I'm not getting the job. So I'm just kind of like requesting, pictures, but most of the time they don't send me the right pictures. So
they don't send you all the pictures.
Exactly. So when I see what it is, I go and, look at it, and I charge them for that, and I give them my estimate. So when they say yes, I go over there, and then when I go over there is another situation. So me, I take it in a bad way, but at the same time, I just kind of like I said, you know what?
It's part of the business.
It is part of what it is. Already here, I'm gonna take the loss. So I still give them the same customer service that another person.
Maybe there's a way they could upload a video instead of pictures. Just a thought. Maybe say, I want you to pan all the way around and across. I got some ideas. I got some ideas I can show you.
That's
when we're
a good
done with this
idea.
interview. There's a way you can, using Box or Dropbox, they can drop the file in there and you can look at it.
Exactly.
Just an idea, maybe.
Okay.
But, well, what else could you share with us? Anybody that wanted to get in this kind of business, what kind of advice would you give someone if they were wanting to do, this kind of business, hauling people's junk off or dumpster business?
The best advice I can give people on it is, if they getting ready to get something like that, if you don't have the money, you cannot do it. Just don't do it by credit, because if you do it by credit, you already started wrong.
Right, you gotta have that cash flow saved up.
Yeah, but even if you got a small trailer or whatever it is, if you got something that is already yours and it's paid off, just start with that. Just don't go and try to be big.
Because this is a big investment.
Yes.
And this is what you started with.
Yes.
You didn't start with a little tiny trailer that you pull behind your truck. You went with this day one, huh?
Exactly.
Well, that's pretty gutsy, I gotta tell you.
So,
but impressive.
Thank you.
Is this business a little bit seasonal in that you're real busy certain parts of the year or not busy, or I guess because you're so new, you don't know yet?
I don't know yet, but for now I can tell you summertime is it's quite a bit busy. You're kind of like in the back-to-back, like the thing in the everyday. I would say November, it has been slow. December too, but since I don't have that big gap that I have to pay a lot of stuff, So I've been making it because of that. So I'm guessing that November and December are super slow in this business.
Right.
So.
Well, I like the way you keep your trailers at this storage facility's lot. You don't have to have your own lot or land or whatever. Just keep your trailers here and pick them up as you need it.
Exactly.
And so that's really a good thing. Do you rent any of these storage buildings at all? Or this is all the equipment you have?
No, for now, this is all the equipment I have. Like I said, this one, my other trailer, and my truck. That's all I have for now.
Do you do any kind of demo work?
I have done a demolition. I had done sheds, and big playgrounds. So I have done that. But like a demolition of a house or a trailer or stuff like that, I haven't done that yet. But
Not yet.
I'm open for it. So.
Right. Well, Jesus, I appreciate you coming on. Is there anything else you want to share with the people that watch this channel?
Only thing I just want to share, if you feel like you want to do something for you, just go ahead and do it. Don't be afraid. Yes, you're gonna fail sometimes, but if you're strong and you keep going,
just persevere and keep going. Don't quit.
Exactly. You will make it.
Well, Jesus, I appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot, man. I think the two biggest takeaway Jesus shared with us is, number one, when he talked about start small, keep it simple. You don't have to go giant, especially when you're starting off. Just keep it simple, grow your business, and as you grow and generate revenue, then expand and buy other equipment. Secondly, I love the way Jesus talked about how he keeps his overhead low. This way, during the slow times, he can definitely survive and be prepared for the next busy season. I'm Curtis Moorberg. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.